So if you guys want to know how to get the best uni accommodation possible, make sure to stay tuned to the end.
Pulling up, being on swerving. Bad bitch pushing on curving. Run it up like a nigga earning. Gotta check, now a nigga smurfing. Pull up in a rose, now she wanna roll. Everybody talking, but they coming to the shows. Pull up in a rose, now she wanna roll. Everybody talking, but they coming to the shows.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Isabelle and we're back in the building in the gap. Okay, now for today's video I'm going to be telling you guys how to get the best uni accommodation possible. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Why? Because I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 4 PM without fail. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So one thing that you can do is when you are looking at your uni accommodation, make sure you ask for recent pictures. Make sure you do specify that you want recent pictures of the place. Now the reason why I say recent pictures, already cameras can really tell a lie. They can make the room look massive, they can make the room look so clean, so fresh, so everything. But you don't know the last person who was living there, you don't know what state they've left it in, you don't know what the accommodation is going to look like after a couple months of it being lived in. So make sure you specify for recent pictures, that way you can actually see the potential of each accommodation that you are looking at. A lot of accommodations now are doing like a 3D visual tour. Whatever you see, please take it with a grain of salt. Don't think that this is what your accommodation is going to look like 100%, because don't forget, they're trying to sell it, they're trying to get your money, so they're going to put their best foot forward. But if you have all these high expectations of a 5-star hotel and you arrive, it's a pandemic.
It's a pandemic!
Number 2, now this is quite an important one. Don't just go for the accommodation that your uni pushes for and suggests a lot. Don't get me wrong, the accommodations that they do tend to push forward are good and they are great. However, they may have like a long-standing relationship. You never know, they might get something out of it from promoting it more than the other accommodations. So make sure you don't just go off of what your uni is pushing for and encouraging you to take. This accommodation that I live in right now is perfect for me. Like, I'm staying here next year, it's a great place. So had I gone with the one that the uni had pushed forward and so forth and so onwards, I never would have found this accommodation. I never would have been living in this amazing place, and I probably would be crying in the accommodation that they did suggest. Sorry, hi, thanks for watching. Are you subscribed? I know you're watching the video, I know you're enjoying it. Just remember to give it a thumbs up, because I know you forgot as well. Press the subscribe button, because I'm uploading 3 times a week. That's a lot. And one of those videos are a uni video, so you definitely want to be subscribed, definitely want to stay tuned for all the content that's coming. So just press the button, give the video a like, comment down below that you're part of the squad, you know, and just enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, number 3, this is a weird one, but trust me, it really is important. Look at the flooring within the accommodation. This isn't an end-all and be-all, but it is more important than you think. Most uni accommodations do have a carpet flooring. But have a look, because if it is wooden, like my accommodation, one thing I didn't realise is because of the wood, you do get splinters sometimes. Have countless holes in your leggings. Something that would happen if you do roll around the floor. You may be wondering why I do roll around the floor, but that's because I'm a dancer and I do require, my degree does require me to come home, roll around on the floor and just do absolute madness in my room. Let's say you're a law degree student, I highly doubt, you know, the wooden flooring is going to be an issue for you, mainly because, you know, you're not going to be rolling around on the floor, but that's just one thing to consider. If you are walking barefoot, you don't want to be walking on, you know, splinters or holes, and also it can be very creaky. That's another thing. Like, and it's not the end all be all, but it's just something to look at when you are looking at your accommodation. Number 4, when you do look at your space, look at where you can place your storage, because the last thing you want is to be in a room where there isn't a lot of storage, one, and there isn't much space for you to store storage. And I do know, yes, it's great to be able to put stuff underneath your bed, but if these are things that you're going to be using on a regular basis, you don't want to keep having to go underneath your bed. It's not cute. It's a whole pandemic down there. So if you do end up moving into that accommodation, you do know, okay, right, if there isn't enough storage in the room, it's fine. I know that I can put this somewhere without the room looking all cluttered. Another thing you can look at when it comes to your uni accommodation is how close it is to town, or how close it is to your food shopping places or your clubs. Chances are you're going to be doing a food shop every week, every other week. You don't just want your accommodation to be close to your uni, you also want it to be quite close to where you do your shopping. That's one thing I didn't actually look at. Now, the closest place to me for a proper food shop is probably about 20 to 25 minute walk, which isn't too bad. So what I do tend to do is I walk there and then I'll get an Uber back if I have a lot of food to be carrying. If it is a thing where you do need to go shopping and get some things, you're not going to go to your nearest corner shop and, you know, buy loads and loads of unnecessary stuff just so that you can get your sweets, because, you know, they've got a card minimum and all of that stuff there. So that's just another thing to consider when you are looking, how far of a walking distance it is for you to go into town, how much it would cost for you if you had to get Ubers on a weekly basis, and whether you can budget for that as well. And the last thing that you can do for now is ask people who go to the uni. 9 times out of 10, if you do message people and you're like, hey, I'm going to be coming to your uni soon, like, what accommodation do you recommend? What do you like about your accommodation? What wouldn't you recommend? If you just ask people, I will guarantee they will respond. Don't go and ask them like, hi, can you tell me about the accommodation in Leicester or in Liverpool or in Nottingham? Like, they'll just be looking at you thinking like, sorry, am I the accommodation police? Am I findyouraccommodationforuni.com? No, just ask them, hey, I was wondering, where did you stay for first year? Where would you recommend staying? Or ask a couple of people, and then you'll begin to see like a pattern. That's the best way of knowing what uni accommodation is the best, because these people have lived in these accommodations before you, so they've actually spent a whole year there, or 2 years, or a couple of months, so they can tell you what they liked and what they didn't like. And like, just to put it out there, if anyone's coming to Liverpool and they're looking at accommodation, they want to get my 2 cents, if they need any help, just drop me a DM and I'll try my hardest. Obviously, I don't know every single accommodation in Liverpool. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments down below, or message me on social media. So guys, we've come to the end of the video. I've enjoyed filming it, so if I've enjoyed filming it, you've enjoyed watching it, so make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what other videos you would like to see, and if I do film your idea, I will be giving you your own personal shout out. Share this video with at least one person who you think needs to hear this video, or who will enjoy this. If you all did that, we would be past a goal of 1K and onto a new goal of 10K, baby. Watch my last video, it's right over there. As always, I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.
I heard the man say one day I don't play from Monday to Sunday. I heard the man say one day I don't play from Monday to Sunday.